Taurus, the overall energy to all of this is doubt and used, then discarded. Doubt, used, and discarded, okay? I have some energy for you and I have some energy for them. But let's go ahead and get into this doubt and this used and discarded. I really feel like somebody is very, very doubtful of somebody who possibly has their own motives. Somebody who pretty much only thinks about themselves. I feel like this person definitely is a serious individual to you. I feel like this person definitely did show up, but they showed up in a way that is, you know, possibly not what you wanted them to show up, not in the way that you wanted to show up, because this person, it seems to me like, have their own motives. You see what I'm saying? And around this doubt and around this this used then discarded, there's a lot of Five of Pentacles is here, okay? So there's a lot of scandals. There's a lot of disgrace. There's misfortune. There's loss. There's adversity. There's lack of resources. Hardship even. Left out in the cold. Feeling a lack of importance. But definitely struggle here, okay? I feel like what you're saying, or this could be your energy, vice versa, y'all, okay? Puzzle pieces, remember that. Y'all know me, okay? I feel like what you're saying is, I have trouble to express myself. Like, it's almost the energy of, I really don't know what to say. I really don't know how to break through. I really don't know how to express my doubt. I really don't know even if I should have doubt, right? And also, I really don't know how to make somebody feel like I was used, then discarded, okay? Because there's love here, all right? There's a very strong bond here, or lovers, okay, is coming out up underneath you guys, all right? So this is unity, this is morals, this is love, you know, choices, definitely. And I feel like you're going to have to make a choice here. Soulmates, kindred spirits, partnerships, strong bond, okay? What this person is saying is, I want more, but I'm scared. Taurus, cross watcher, I want more, but I'm scared, okay? They're also saying, can we talk it over? Can we just talk it over, okay? Listen, the answer is no, all right? And the reason why no at this particular time, for some of you, many of you, is because we got Five of Swords here, you guys. Five of Swords, there's no way that somebody can talk. There's no way that somebody can get on the same page. And there's no way that somebody can not be fearful of these doubts and this feeling like somebody is used and discarded if all we have is winning at all costs. It's all we have is a bunch of intimidation. It's all we have is a bunch of deception, defeat, conflict, cowardism, hostility, and definitely change, all right? So let me go ahead and just kind of glean. I'm going to use this one because you know what? This energy to me, it feels pretty dark. Okay. It is definitely an energy of, you know, I really don't know what to do. There's a lot of lack going on here. There's a lack mindset going on here. There's, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty, unclarity. There's misconceptions. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of secret, hidden information, okay, that is going on here, all right? Used, then discarded, all right? So somebody here damn sure did leave, okay? Because somebody feels discarded, okay? What I have clarifying that, Taurus, cross watcher, is loss, poverty, sickness, scandals, disgrace, struggle, lack of resources, left out in the cold, hardship, adversity, okay? So let's go ahead and let's glean, pre-read, y'all, okay? I have trouble to express myself. I'm having a lot of trouble expressing myself. And part of it is because they don't know what's going on, okay? I feel like somebody is very much so trying to control themselves when it comes down to expressing themselves. I feel like they're not expressing themselves in the way that they really want to, or have the knowledge of, right? Because sometimes you get to the point to where you get a loss for words. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was writing my book, you know what I'm saying? There's some type of things that it's almost like, you know what? I don't have the words to describe this. It's almost like that. And it's almost like the words that somebody is using or trying to express themselves is in a very controlled way, okay? It's not necessarily transparent, all right? Anger is here. Anger is here. And this is the reason why the control is here. Because I really feel like somebody wants to cut somebody ass out here. Okay, I really do. Okay. But I feel like what they're doing is they're controlling themselves from expressing their self the way that they want to express their self. Because anger is here. Okay. So when it comes down to this twin flame, soulmate, you know, unity and all this other type of stuff, obsession is here, Taurus. Somebody can't get this person off their mind. However, there is an energy of resistance, okay? So we got obsession versus resistance, all right? So when it comes down to this anger, this trying to control somebody, the way that they speak, we got a situation to whereas somebody got to have somebody or somebody has to say something, but somebody is resistant, okay? There's an energy of resistance, all right? So we got doubt here, okay? So how do I proceed, okay? With all this bullshit, how do I proceed? You know what I'm saying? Regret. Regret is here, okay? Something happened to put somebody in some serious anger, some serious having to really control themselves around this person, that they are seriously obsessed with. However, somebody is resistant, okay? There's doubt and there's regret, okay? Regret for what? Regret for possibly, you know, using and then discarding, okay? Possibly from the scandals and disgrace. Envy is also here, okay? So what? Oh, the overall energy is doubt. So you got both people here. One person is in regret, maybe both. But then you have somebody who is very envious here as well, okay? Then you have a situation of betrayal, okay? So now we know why doubt is here, okay? We know why somebody is using somebody and then discarding them. Because either they're full of envy, jealousy, or they regret doing what they did, or this is just the way they betrayed somebody, all right? And what it has caused is it's caused loss, okay? It's called misfortune, loss, hardships, and it's guilt here, okay? Sadness for some of you, poverty for some of them, disgrace for some of you, left out in the cold for some of you, lack of resources, and guilt. All right. So now we got a situation to where somebody is 38 damn hot. Okay. They don't know how to come. They're trying to control themselves. They're trying to control their emotions because somebody is obsessive. They're obsessed for something. Okay. It feels to me like this soulmate twin flame connection. Okay. But nonetheless, this is being resisted. Okay. There's a lot of trauma here, okay? PTSD, there's trauma here, okay? Somebody has been through a lot dealing with this person. Somebody is crying. Somebody is in depression. Somebody definitely is anger, okay? So listen, if you feel anger, then what you need to do is you need to go see somebody about that, or they do, or, you know, talk to local authorities, whatever the case may be. But it doesn't need to be anger here and trying to control it, because what it feels to me like somebody is about to boil over here, okay? And they're going to get themselves in more trouble than what they want to get into. Okay, so I want more, but I'm scared. I want more, but I'm scared. This is an illusion. This person doesn't want more. Or the fact that, you know, used and discarded, they felt like this was an illusion as well. So maybe they felt like somebody was going to leave. Somebody was going to dip. And that was illusion, all right? Or somebody felt like they were going to stay, and that was an illusion. Dependency. I want more, but I'm scared. Somebody is dependent upon somebody. Dependent for what? Emotionally, mentally, you know, physically, spiritually. Somebody's dependent, okay? So somebody is saying, Taurus, can we talk it over? Can we just fucking talk? I just want to talk. That's what they're saying, okay? It's a flipper. Right, but you got too much ego here, okay? You got too much ego here. Somebody is operating in their ego self, okay? So, you know, all this talking, I don't think so, because you're going to be getting ego, okay? So they're suppressing this, though, all right? They're suppressing their ego and coming out as, you know, wearing this mask as they want to talk. Somebody wants something to say to you. They want to talk to you. It's important. It's full of deceit. Okay, you guys? It's full of deceit. All right, you guys? So whoever this is that wants to talk, they want to deceive. They want a betrayal. They want to backstab. They want all this, okay? And they're in fear on top of everything else. Okay, so we got intimidation, change. We got winning at all costs. We got conflict. We got cowardism. We got hostility, deception, surrender, defeat, and pride before the fall. We got the 5 of Swords. So somebody is plotting and planning on how to get to somebody here with these swords. Listen, you don't need to trust this person. Distrust is here, okay? It is simple. Distrust is here. Somebody is avoiding this, okay? Somebody knows that somebody is deceitful. Somebody knows that somebody is betrayal. Somebody knows that somebody is, what is this? Suppressing, okay? Full of ego. Somebody knows that dealing with this person equals trauma. Somebody knows that somebody has been in an illusion one way or another. Either they thought they were going to stay or either they thought they were going to leave, okay? And somebody is resistant, okay? While somebody else is obsessed. Somebody else is wanting to control their emotions. Somebody else is definitely jealous here, okay? Definitely. Somebody's in regret, like a mug. There's grief here. There's regret here. Somebody's definitely avoiding someone. This is codependency at its finest. And also fear is here. Deceit is here. Suppressing this deceit is here. Somebody is completely going on their ego. Okay? Completely going off of their ego. So Taurus, this is what we got and this is what we're going to deal with. I love you guys to life. Thank you so much for still being here with me, you guys. I love you. It's been a while, you guys. I have been studying my butt off, okay? And plus, I'm doing super reads, okay? But my Tauruses know I got so many VIP Tauruses that it is ridiculous. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to each and every last one of my Tauruses. I love you. MJ, I love you. It was so wonderful. Always a blessing talking to you. All of my bestie, Bianca. Oh my God, Bianca, I love y'all. I love all y'all. I got so many Tauruses, y'all, that I cannot even go down the line, okay, and to really just name every last one of my Tauruses. But I tell you what, though, and also Miss Z, I love to death, okay, and because I'm on this thing, I'm collecting dolls, y'all. And like, I have really been like hooking up with like the major doll collectors and stuff. And so anyway, Miss Z, she's one of the ones that has been collecting these dolls since the 80s. And so she's been really mentoring me when it comes down to that. So I got to shout her out. So anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and go to the throne. You guys, YouTube is listening. And you guys hit that thumbs up button, okay? Let's go to the throne. You guys, I'm praying over everything on this table. The cards, the clarifiers, everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, you guys. Taurus, cross watcher, I'm asking for truth, all right? I'm asking for revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, and definitely peace. Peace. Let's seek peace and pursue it, y'all. And also a protection, you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get to this, all right? Because somebody is having trouble expressing themselves. Anger is taking over. Somebody is damn sure trying to wrap their mind around some newness, okay? Some singlehood, all right? I feel like there's other people involved, but at the same time, because there's obsession around this soulmate, I feel like somebody just is not able to scratch a certain fucking itch, okay? And that's sad, all right? Yeah, somebody is coming up with all kinds of ideas on how to talk to somebody here, okay, you guys? We got the King of Cups. Doesn't have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but somebody definitely does want to love. Somebody is showing up as the Empress, okay? That somebody definitely does want to, you know, is controlling their anger towards. That could be your baby mom. That could be your baby dad. Ooh, but it looks to me like this is the one that you choose, all right? All right, so we got the Lovers twice. Choice here. Your side. Puzzle pieces, y'all. Y'all know me. Okay. So, let's see what's going on with the lovers down here. Somebody wants stability. Somebody got money here. Lots of money. There's going to be blessings upon blessings upon blessings upon blessings. This is beautiful, okay? But yeah, somebody wants stability when it comes down to this union. But there's a lot of fights. There's a lot of fights and arguments, okay? They're, like I said, we got two five of swords now, okay? We got intimidation. We got winning at all costs, conflict, deception, hostility, defeat, pride, okay? We got somebody that's sitting up at night, okay? They're being freaking tormented, all right? Like, they're tormented, you know? They can't sleep at night. They're tormented. They're reliving past events. They're thinking about what was said. They're thinking about what wasn't said. They're thinking about the moves that they should have made. They're thinking about the moves that they should not have made. They're thinking about what they should not have done. You know, they're thinking about all that. But I'm going to tell you something. Let's pause. They ain't taking accountability, okay? They're thinking about all this. But they ain't taking accountability. All right. Just want you to know that. All right. So we're moving right along. Okay. Yeah, they're blame shifting. Right. And they're ready to goddamn. They're right now what they're doing, you guys. Right now what somebody is doing is free spirited. They're rebellious. They're going to the beat of their own drums. Listen, they're not paying attention to consequential actions. They're not doing any of those things. They're going full-fledged ahead, y'all. Full-fledged ahead. Motorcycle is here, okay? They can't blindside somebody. Somebody cannot be blindsided here, okay? You guys, they're going full-fledged ahead. They're not thinking. They're just doing. But what they want to do is they want to put somebody in the Eight of Swords. They want to but they want to make somebody feel hopeless, helpless, powerless, restricted, okay? This is on the fence, okay? So plans have been foiled, all right, you guys? Divine justice is at play, all right? So, doubt. Doubt is surrounding this. Wheel of Fortune is on the fence, okay? So what this is telling me is that somebody hasn't learned their lessons, okay? Somebody has not learned their lessons. And the only thing that's going to happen is that the lessons are going to repeat itself, you know, different place, different person, different time, okay? But it's still going to be repeating itself because this person refuses in their Knight of Wands energy to learn, okay? They don't listen, okay, you guys? It's just that simple, all right? So they're going to have to repeat these cycles, and it will be with different people, different places, and different things, all right? This person has abandonment issues, you guys. This person wants money. This is a very money-hungry individual, all right, you guys? This person is somebody who damn near worships money. This person wants their wishes granted. They want their comfort and comfortability. You guys, they want to live life the way they want to, okay? They do not want to be in the Five of Pentacles. They don't want the confusion. They don't want the lack. They don't want the doubt. They don't want anything. What they want is they want to live life the way they want to live life, okay? But that right there is being blocked. And the reason why it's being blocked is because they haven't learned any lessons. That's why, okay? All right. Give me a little bit more. Somebody dipped. You dipped. They dipped. We dipped, okay? Somebody dipped, all right? Somebody is looking for, you know, they're withdrawing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody possibly does feel a lack of importance. That's true. But somebody may be traveling back and forth. Travel may be what they do. But somebody is leaving. Somebody thought that the grass was greener on the other side. Somebody is definitely thinking that if they go, then they're going to have their wish fulfillment. Not understanding that the Wheel of Fortune is before that, okay? And it is on the fence. That means that it doesn't matter. You can go to Timbuktu and you're still going to learn the lessons that you need to learn. It really just is that simple, okay? So they don't want to face it with you. They're going to face it. Listen, they're under burden. This is a burden. This is a burden for you. But they're under burden, okay? They're under burden. The only way to let this burden down is to learn lessons. It's the only way. All right, so we got Five of Pentacles here. We got poverty. We got disgrace, scandals. You know what I'm saying? We got lack of resources, you know, left out in the cold. We got all that shit, okay? Y'all, and then on top of everything else, we got 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups upside down, which means that the love is missing them, okay? They're missing the love, all right? The love is no longer there. Love don't live here no more, okay? Then the Five of Cups. This is a haunting loss, y'all. You know, to have to, first of all, for it to be upside down, it had to be upright at one particular time, okay? So whatever they did, whatever choices that they made, it caused somebody to no longer love, all right? So now somebody is in the Five of Cups. Somebody is having a haunting loss. This is, you know, crying an emotional funeral. And then next to that, we have death, okay? So it's over, all right, you guys? It's game over. And let me clarify. I mean, this is definitely coming under the Five of Pentacles, you guys. So, you know, the Five of Pentacles, like I told you, misfortune, loss, hardship, poverty, sickness. This person is going to get sick, okay? Or they're already sick. Lack of resources, left out in the cold, scandals, disgrace, okay? Somebody's love is leaving, okay, you guys? This was supposed to be perfect. 10 of Cups, it's supposed to be perfect. Five of Cups, haunting loss. This is a haunting loss, okay? I'm not saying that somebody isn't pissed off because anger is up there, okay? But I'm just saying it still is a haunting loss. And then with 5 and 10, 15, 6, right. Somebody is like, this is somebody that is damn sure cannot, with 6 of Cups underlying energy, this is somebody that cannot let go of the past. This is somebody who relives the past. This is somebody that was very familiar. This is somebody who, you know, there's nostalgia here, you know, wanting to make amends, wanting to fix this dynamic, okay? Right. But with death here, I don't think so, okay? I feel like somebody, okay, this is what I feel, okay? I feel like somebody's saying, you too much. You're too much. Somebody said that he's too much. She's too much. And what I'm saying is that if you're too much, then they need to seek less, okay? If you're too much, they need to go seek less, all right? It's just simple. All right, so I want more, but I'm scared. I want more, but I'm scared. I'm getting twos. Somebody knows this need a change. Somebody has changed. Somebody called a shot. They changed. They're going in a different direction. Okay, 6 of Swords. All right, you guys. This is new direction, relocation. This is going into peaceful waters. This is, you know, peace after the storm. This is stability. This is recovery. This is healing. All right, you guys. Somebody is actively making that decision to heal. All right. Somebody's called a shot here with judgment. All right, you guys. Now, this could be called calling a shot. This could be change of status. This could be transformation. This could be an awakening. But it could also be karma as well. Okay. So I don't know yet. Okay. So we'll see. We're going to run this back. Definitely going to run this shit back. Somebody still wants to flirt. Okay. This is coming up as a page. You'll be getting messages. Can we talk, Taurus? Can we talk, Cross Watcher? I don't think so. Stars on the fence. Okay. I told you I don't think so. All right. Even if you did talk, you're not going to be on the same page. 5 of Swords is here twice. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that if I break the 5 down twice, that's going to be 10. That means ultimate betrayal. Somebody betrayed somebody. Somebody does not trust somebody here. Okay. So bottom line is that no, it's a very dim opportunity. Okay. It's very dim. Eerily dim, as a matter of fact, okay? Because honestly, maybe in this space, this time, it's a dim opportunity. But, you know, maybe, you know, energy changes all the time. I tell my VIPs all the time that. And the reason why is because of conflict and friction, okay? Because somebody can't get on the same page. We got too many fucking 5s, all right? We got 5 of Swords and we got 5 of Wands, okay? That means there's other people that is in this dynamic here, you guys. That means that there's not only intimidation and there's bullying, there's hostility and cowardism and anger. We also got people who are recruiting other people that are talking on your name. They're, you know, saying all kind of evil against you. You know, they really just, you know, I don't understand why somebody would want to talk in that type of case. Maybe they want to cut somebody out. I don't know. Okay. Maybe they want to cut somebody out here. Okay. Somebody got boundaries up. So the answer is no. Okay. The answer is a flat out fucking no, especially right now. Okay. Because if this energy right here stays, then y'all, I just don't see it. I don't see it. Somebody's reluctant, Taurus. Yeah, see? Somebody wants to talk. You, them, okay? But somebody is reluctant. It's just that simple. Somebody's maybe willing to travel to go see somebody here. Like I said, traveling may be what they do. I feel like you're going to be getting some hasty news. I feel like you're going to be getting some news that you really don't want to get, okay? Definitely spying here, all right? Somebody is definitely watching, spying, and inspecting. Somebody cannot, you know, when I said that, I heard that somebody is too much, like you're too much, right? So if you're a dude, she said, you're too much. If you're a female, he said, you're too much. Same-sex relationship, they said, you're too much. Go seek less, okay? Seek fucking less. So bottom line is they've been watching, they've been spying, they still feel like you're too much. So if you're too much, go seek fucking less. It's just, it's less out here. It really is. Yeah, all you gotta do, go outside. That's it. It's less. You can find less. Less is easiest to find. Matter of fact, you can find less before you can find $1 on the sidewalk, okay? I'm just saying. Y'all know how I am, okay? But anyway, yeah, they spying and shit, okay? They spying. But you ain't shit, though. You ain't shit. Okay, remember that. You ain't shit. You this, you that, and the other, but yet they spying on you. Okay, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Fights, arguments, intimidation, bullying. Told you they got other people. Told you they're talking on your name. Told you. I hope this is somebody who you wasn't really in love with. That's all I can tell you. Because honestly, this is snake ass energy. This is fuck boy, fuck girl energy. Okay, I'm just keeping it out there. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, you know. But back to the read. Back to the read. This shit don't make no sense. They're in limbo. Hangman. Brakes is slapped. Okay, you just need to understand that. Okay, brakes is slapped. Okay, so I have trouble expressing myself because I'm angry, okay? I'm mad. I'm trying to control myself. You know why? Because you're getting to the truth of the matter and you made the difficult decision to cut their ass off, okay? Doubt. Somebody's full of doubt. Know why? Because somebody was living a double life. Somebody was cheating. Somebody was lying. Somebody was doing things that they shouldn't be doing, okay? And somebody said deuces, all right? And they don't know how to handle that shit, all right? Okay, so I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Right. But it's injustice here. Somebody wants to lie. Somebody doesn't want to even out these scales. No, they don't. Okay? What they want to do is they want to come in and they want to betray even more. Karma is here. Injustice is here. Give me more. Right. Because they always had options. They always kept their options open, you guys. That's just the facts. All right? You knew this shit. You knew it. Whoever this read is for knew it. It's a new day. It's a new day. There's an ending. One beginning. One of the endings is that somebody's going to be jumping out here starting a new life. Okay? That would be... What's the other one? The other one is somebody is going to be quick, hot on the pursuit for somebody that's starting their new life, that's jumping out here and wants a new beginning. The other individual is not happy about this because they're selfish. They're selfish. They're mind over matter, mind over emotions. They're non-accountable. They blame shift, and they want you to give to them. Six of Pentacles. They want you to give them money. They want you to give them sex. They want you to give them shelter. They want you to give them vehicle. They want you to give to them because they're entitled, y'all. They feel like you're supposed to do this. Okay? Real talk. Brakes is being slapped on their ass. Okay? What breaks? This family, home, or commitment. Slapped. Let's run that back. I have trouble expressing myself. Somebody who operates straight from ego. Finessing. Somebody doesn't want to be defeated. But listen, y'all, pay attention. Caution, 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 okay? This person is operating from ego. This person obsessed. Obsessed with finessing. Obsessed with getting what they want. They have to express themselves. Anger and control came out. Give me a little bit more. Oh, So not only are they a finesser, not only are they in devil energy, okay, destructive indulgences, and yes, they are on drugs, yes, they are on alcohol, yes, they are doing things that they don't have any business doing, sex addictions and some more stuff, okay. They're also operating from straight ego, okay, you guys. They're ego driven, all right, you guys. Then on top of that, they're with the devil to the King of Wands, to the Seven of Swords. Listen, you guys, they want to betray. They want to betray, all right, somebody, you, them, I don't know. Puzzle pieces. Liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony. Why they gotta lie to me, Nick? Why they gotta lie? Because the truth don't serve their purpose. Okay? That's why. Somebody's happy. Somebody's getting their healing. Doubt. And because there's doubt here, there's somebody that doesn't want this shit. Somebody's out. Somebody's like, you know what? They're on the fence. They're on the fence. I will say that, okay? But at the same time, they're leaning more towards, somebody might be dealing with Libra or somewhere in the chart. They're leaning more towards, you know what? How about motherfuck you? Okay? How about that? Okay? Obstacle. The obstacle is these fucking knives that they put up in somebody's back. That's the obstacle, okay? That's the reason why somebody doesn't want to F with somebody anymore. It's because they sat up here and betrayed the hell out of somebody, okay? It's 10 knives, y'all. This is a very painful ending, is what I'm trying to say. Betrayal after betrayal. And non-accountability. Still coming up through there. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see it. Whoever this person stuck all these knives, whoever this liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony is, they don't want to see you win. But somebody is in the spotlight. Somebody's getting awards. Somebody's getting achievements. Somebody's getting recognition. Somebody, okay? They don't like it. Captain H. That's what we'll call them. Captain H. All right. So, what's the obstacle here? Why don't they want to see it? Because they're a tyrant. They're a liar. They're a false emperor. Whether it's a female or dude. They don't want to see it. Okay, so can we just talk? Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Oh, they want to talk about networking, collaboration, commitment. They're talking about trying to do something together, some type of business plans, some type of something. Building a foundation, perhaps. Can we just talk? Oh, they want to talk about this third-party situation? Or they want to have you in the third-party situation? Or do they want to convince you to be in a third-party situation? One or the other, okay? But they do want to talk about that. Or how somebody is in sorrow, somebody hurt, somebody put something over somebody else, possibly. What's the obstacle? The obstacle, you guys, is the fact that they will not have any forward momentum, and the fact that whoever they try to get with this here Knight of Cups, they're going to dog them. They're going to drag them, okay? They're not going to get the love that you gave them, okay? They're going to get dragged. Vice versa, puzzle pieces. Outcome. Outcome. Outcome is that you're falling back. There's an energy here that is falling all the way back. And there's an energy here that wants to mend the relationship. So the outcome is your choice. We got King and Queen of Pentacles here. This could be a married couple, okay? Who is getting a divorce. Who dang sure is going through misfortune and loss. There is somebody who is very much so working hard here. Let me see. 8, 13, 4. Somebody is very secretive about the money that they're making. Somebody is secretive about the way that they're moving. Because there's been a tower here between you guys. Upheaval, negative damage has been done. All because somebody loves somebody. This was a twin flame soulmate connection. I do feel like somebody here, this is an energy of overcoming obstacles. And damn sure wants a new start. However, I do feel that there is an energy here of somebody thinking. And I feel like what they're thinking about is their peace, harmony, and flow has been fucked up. It's been imbalanced, messing with somebody here. I feel like somebody is no longer willing to invest in this. I feel like somebody is getting very angry. And the reason why they're getting angry is because they're a wounded warrior. This person has been through a lot of problems, a lot of issue problems, a lot of lies, deception, lots of misconception with this here moon card, okay? With this here moon card. Somebody has been bamboozled, and we got a trickster on the loose. We got somebody here that likes to trick. But however, Taurus, you know, bottom line is maybe that's a good thing, because this person damn sure is showing up as a Page of Wands. This person is the unscrupulous individual. This person is fearless in toxicity. This person likes to cause chaos in people's lives, okay? There are several messages here. This Page of Wands is definitely looking for an opportunity here. However, it's very scarce. And also this Page of Wands here is definitely keeping a lot of secrets, all right? Listen, this Page of Wands needs to be very, very careful, because cut-off game is strong here. And also, there is some type of legal matters that is going on here. There is somebody here who has spent a lot of time thinking about this situation, introspection, and somebody has learned a serious lesson that they're going to take for them for a very, very long time. There is new love here. There is somebody here that is definitely wanting new love. The Hierophant is here, okay, with the Two of Cups. So there could be a marriage that is also going to be taking place, all right? So let's go ahead. This is what I have for you. Let me go ahead and get these cards together so I can kind of tell you guys who's here. If you guys know the birth time in the natal chart, you guys will be on seriously on point, on target, okay? If you guys only have the birth date and where they were born, then you know you'll be able to glean information, okay? But I implore you to go get the birth time, all right? I am doing that with my VIPs and my regulars. I am telling them, go get the birth time, okay? Because honestly, there is so much more information that a person can get with that birth time, all right? And it usually is the hidden gems, okay, you guys? When you're dealing with the sun, you're dealing with the ascendant, you're dealing with the Mercury, the Venus, the Mars, Jupiter, Lilith, all those, Uranus, right? Saturn and all that. Those are breadcrumbs. Those are like the little crumbs that lead you up to the real gem, okay? The real gem is going to be in the birth time, all right? You will be able to get so much information, Taurus. I love you guys to death. If you guys, I love you to life. I'm sorry, I love you to life. Listen, if you guys are still here with me, please give me red hearts, red hearts. That is going to make my day, all right, you guys? I love you guys. I have missed you guys. You guys, I want you guys to know that I am doing really, really good in my classes. I just got from putting my homeboy on. He's actually taking classes at Harvard. I'm so proud of him. Listen, you guys, shout out to him. He know who he is. He know who he is. And I know he watching. So I'm so thankful that he's doing that. I'm so proud of him. So yeah, us people that are taking classes at Harvard, you guys sign up. Harvard is giving away free courses, okay, you guys? Of course, you guys know that it's law, all right, you guys? Right now, what I'm doing is I'm doing political science and constitutional law. So there are other ones, okay? And there's a lot of free courses. Now, if you want the certificate, you're going to have to pay, all right? I myself paid. There's a lot of Train to Go sisters that's paid, and friends that I know has actually paid. And I just shouted out to one of them. So like I said, go ahead, go on Harvard's website. If you just want to take the courses, just to say you take the courses and to learn what you're going to learn, go ahead and do that. Me, myself, I want my certificates, okay? So it's going to cost, all right? Depending upon what class you take, it's going to cost. I paid $140 for mine. One of my Train to Go sisters paid $109. I know my homeboy paid, I believe it was $299 or $209, something like that. But just make sure you guys go ahead and if you're into higher education like I am, I love to learn, y'all. So anyway, let me tell you guys who's here. I am going to let you guys know who's here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get some background here a little bit more. Let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper here. Remember, all red hearts, all red hearts. That's going to do three things. One is going to let me know that you are still here, you are engaging in the channel, and you do want that free read. I am going to be announcing free reads every few months, you guys, because what I am not interested in is I'm not interested in subscribers that just want my free reads, okay? And then what they do is they get their free reads and, you know, they do what they do. I'm not into being finessed, okay, you guys? So my people who's been here with me, who's loyal, who's down, who's solid, who's trill, who's been here, commenting here and just being a part of the channel. I love you guys. I thank you guys. And you guys are the ones who I and Mystic will be looking for in those free reads, to get those free reads. Okay. So remember, every couple of months, all right, that I will be announcing it. All right, you guys. I did change a lot. You guys are trying to get in contact with me. If you want any information, please contact Mystic. Her information is on the community page, okay? Her email is there. She will be able to answer whatever questions that you have. If you want to schedule a read with me, she knows my schedule. She will be able to schedule the read for me, okay? So if you see Mystic down there, go ahead and give her some love, y'all, because she is my right hand. She's my right hand girl. I love her so much. And I really, really appreciate her to the moon and back, for real, for real. So let me get these together. But yeah, shout out to all the ones that I love. Well, I love all y'all, but shout out to the ones that's close. All right, so let's see here what we got. All right, so what we have here as far as the kings and queens is concerned, we got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We got Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let me say that one more time. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay? So, the heavies who I have. All right? Heavies. Aries, Taurus, Leo, lots of Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, lots of Sagittarius. This is not supposed to be in here. Libra, it's not supposed to be in here either. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries, okay? So, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, and Aries, and Taurus, okay? Put those over there. Alrighty, so let me try to get you guys a little bit of background here, okay? Let me find my cards. So that way we can get a little bit more understanding of what is going on, okay? The F shit that is going on, alright? Oh, let's see here. I'll go ahead and use this one. I do want to use this one. I'll use this one over here. Let's go ahead and use this one. So doubt is the key to this. In order to get that Wheel of Fortune to move it, rather that's you or somebody else, you guys, lessons got to be learned. Lessons got to be learned. Somebody is damn sure giving a side eye. There's an apology that somebody is very unsure about giving. There's motives here. Be careful on motive. There may be a pregnancy here, DNA. There is somebody definitely with somebody else here. Somebody definitely has gotten into a situation with somebody else. However, this is karma. It's karmic, okay? And the reason why is because instead of somebody taking the time out to get to know their self, to date their self, to be stress-free, to set goals, to be career focused, what they did is they dealt with the karmic, and now they got a bigger firestorm than what they already have, because this person who is coming up as a karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown, they're doing an awful lot of drinking, enabling bad choices, partying, drugs, unhealthy, promiscuous, toxic behavior. This person is showing up as a jackass that is damn sure having a funeral, okay, you guys? Emotional funeral, I would think. Shocking news, okay? When it comes down to some type of side hustle, there may be some type of problems there, okay? Somebody definitely turned their back on this person. Somebody's faith is on 10. Somebody's been praying, healing, and meditating. Somebody's definitely in debt. They're definitely in their fields right now because they're unemployed. They're in temporary job positions, or just unemployed, period. If they're not unemployed and temporary job issues, and their credit is really taking a hit, okay? Legal matters is here for somebody. Divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic tickets. I feel like somebody wanted to trap somebody and they weren't able to do so because somebody here, Taurus, is very secluded. They're separated. They have come from out amongst them, okay? And they're reflecting. They're soul searching here. They understand that somebody who they decided to run away from has not only been shady, but also indulges in criminal activity, okay? This person has a lot of secret accounts, all right, you guys? And when I say secret accounts, I'm talking about social media and possibly just any kind of secret accounts, all right, that they've been trying to hide. This person is also getting tarot readings. This person is showing up as bisexual, unsure of their sexuality. Definitely secrets hiding in the closet and down low when it comes down to this romantic connection that they have. For some of you, that will be true. I feel like with that energy, though, with the down low energy and with the bisexuality energy, who they are definitely having secrets, I really feel like this person does not want any strings attached. There's mixed signals when it comes down to you and this person. This person has definitely or you has a love-hate relationship with the person who definitely has spiritual gifts, okay? You may be the one that has spiritual gifts. However, there is a situation to where somebody is moving. They're buying a house. They're selling a house, new city, state, career change. They're leaving a toxic relationship, and they're definitely getting a fresh start here, okay? There is somebody here that is definitely sweet talking. This is romance scam here. They're sweet talking somebody with childhood wounds, okay? And they're going to be backstabbing them again. Remember I told you that if they don't learn the lesson, it's going to be a different person, a different place, and a different thing. Well, there it goes right there, okay? They're sweet talking someone that has childhood issues in which they plan on deceiving. They plan on cheating on them. They plan on being deceptive. They're playing mind games and even love bombing. For some of you, there's a workplace affair here. You need to be on the lookout, cross watcher, Taurus, for red flags. Pay attention to your intuitions and your dreams and get clarity. Get clarity on closing this cycle, because this person has reckless sex and you're showing up as Queen Bee. You're showing up as somebody who is secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused, okay? I feel like somebody is going to be popping you the question pretty soon here. This sex addict here, it's a lot too late. It's a lot too late for them. And the reason why is because they're selfish. They're stubborn, you guys. They don't listen to shit. They're arrogant. Their pride and their ego gets in the way. And so what's happened with this sex addict, time is running out. And because of these toxic, selfish ass, rebellious ass ways, they have lost their family, okay? Or is losing their family because of these secrets, and because of them refusing to learn. Round and round cycles, triggers, and lessons will continue to plague them. This person likes living in a toxic ass moment, all right? This person is either being ghosted or has been ghosted. Maybe you have been off and on with this person. Maybe this other third party or these other toxic individuals has them in a hot and cold and detached cycle. Nonetheless, there is somebody that is in heartbreak. I do feel like this person is in heartbreak over you or you them, and they're fucked up over you, okay? I feel like somebody is definitely pulling on somebody's energy for telepathic communication so that they can do some type of reconciliation with somebody here, okay? They do have somebody. I told you there's a community of people. There are people here that has been listening to their lies. They're finding out about their lies, okay? They're side-eyeing this person, okay? This is a partner in crime, and this is somebody who definitely does cover for them. However, this person is not happy being in their presence, so they really don't have friends like that, okay? This person definitely does miss you. They're guilty, they're ashamed, and they are in the wrong. However, these memories that they have, listen, they're not taking accountability for these memories, okay, you guys? They're not seeing their side of where this has happened, all right? They don't understand why you're fed up, okay? They don't understand why this karmic cycle must end, all right? So either you left them hanging, they left you hanging, there's no closure, there's no contact, and somebody damn sure is left on red. Here we go with that spying shit again, okay? Somebody definitely is spying on somebody. GPS is here. They're doing all kind of things to cope. And when I say they, I'm talking about this here psycho. I'm talking about this here crazy ex. I'm talking about this person who is obsessed and won't let go. They are doing drugs, they're doing alcohol, and they're under spiritual attack here. They're going through spiritual warfare, you guys. They're going through chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and they're going to have a spiritual awakening whether they want to or not, okay? They are definitely know that they do love you. However, somebody is feeling like shit, okay? There could be a pregnancy here, all right? Or there could be somebody who is a step parent or something like that. However, with this here marriage and these here true colors coming out, the police has definitely been involved with a lot of you guys, okay? There's a love message that is coming. However, this is going to cause bumping heads, all right? This person is definitely spinning the block, you guys. I got a black car. I got a white car. I got somebody with a baseball cap. Somebody's driving by, spying, and curious. This person has massive regrets. Justice will be had. And what that justice is, more than anything that I can see right now, is goodbye, all right? Fairy tale is up. The jig is up. Fairy tale is upside down. So whatever this person tried to cast illusions and delusions, being fake, phony, trickster, listen, somebody has become awakened to this, and somebody is choosing self-love. This person is going to be receiving bad news here, and it's definitely going to put them under pressure, you guys. Anxiety, decisions, and time is running out. Sexually transmitted disease is here. I feel like someone is blocked here, and because somebody is blocked, somebody damn sure is shattered here. Somebody's calling somebody over and over again. Somebody is really going through a lot of depression. Yeah, because of their options. They made the wrong options. This person is very two-faced, you guys. This person is jealous. They gossip. They're, like I said, they're, you know, Captain H, okay? They're fake. They're two-faced. And at this point in the game, they are now officially and bona fidely fucking rejected, okay? Because of their karmic ties that they have, okay, you guys? So that pretty much, you know, if the reading itself didn't hit on those, tick those boxes, then some of this stuff may tick some of those boxes. And like I said, y'all, it is puzzle pieces. You guys know me well. I've been gone for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, I don't know, y'all, but I just want you to know that I've been acing my test, though. That's all I know. My assignment, so... But I've been doing reads, and the people that got my number, you know, they're getting reads as well, okay? So Taurus, keep your head up, okay? You got somebody who definitely wants you. You got somebody who definitely is toxic. Somebody is filled out. I feel like, you know, hey, it's warranted, all right, you guys? It's definitely warranted to have this doubt, all right? So with that being said, let me go ahead and give you guys some time frames, all right? So these time frames could be anything that may possibly resonate. All right, you guys. So Monday through Monday, y'all. Monday. Okay. From January to February, so January to December, this may resonate, okay? And then I'm going to get you guys some letters, and that could be initials, names, whatever, all right? All right, 1 through 15. 1 through 15 came out, all right? If you're wondering, do you want this love? If you're wondering, let me go ahead and do this. If you're wondering, is this somebody for you, okay? Because I see doubt, all right? So there's a lot of you that's in doubt, all right? Let me go ahead and pull a few of these. For the ones that's in doubt, okay? For the ones that's in doubt, just real quick. All right. Because I can't have my Tauruses and my cross watchers in doubt, all right? So I have getting to know each other. So it's going to require getting to know each other again, okay? Honeymoon. It's going to require for you guys to be able to bring what you brought to the table when you first met, all right? This card says worth waiting for if you're in doubt, all right? This card says unrequited love, okay? So if you're in doubt and unrequited love, that right there resonates, then that means that unrequited love. That means that somebody is not reciprocating. This is true love. Somebody definitely does love, and this is a wedding, okay? So either you guys were supposed to get married, you did get married, or that is something that you guys wanted to do at one particular time, okay? So what I have here is I got the month of September, 1 through 15. 1 through 15. September, December. Something definitely happened in December, November, and May, okay? So that right there may resonate. Up underneath the deck, what we got is we got March, the month of March. So 1 through 15, March, May, November, December, December twice, and September, okay? All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get you guys some letters here, okay? So y'all know, where's my letters? Because this is not it. Okay, there we go. You guys know this right here will be, this is definitely going to be a name, your name, their name, initial. Could be a pet name, could be a nickname. Okay. Yours, theirs, third party. And if it's missing one letter, go with it. If the read resonates, if it's missing one letter, go ahead, go with it. Damn. I didn't even mean to do that. All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to do a little bit more. And I'm going to ask the Holy Spirit to give me a message, all right, for you? All right. Let's get these out. All right, so what we have is the letter C. We got the letter L. We got the letter M. We got the letter T. We got the letter I. We got the letter Q. We got the letter E. We got the letter Y. We got the letter A, I, S, V, R, E, and I again, okay? I, E, R, V, S, I, A, Y, E, Q, I, T, M, L, and C. Last message. So, Taurus, I believe that magic is taking place right now, okay? I believe that, you know, there's an unseen force that is at play right now. This is definitely a magical time, rather be negative or positive. I feel like there is somebody who definitely is meditating. They're spending time alone, and they're being very quiet right now. I feel like this is a fated connection. I feel like there's going to be good fortune at the end of the day, okay? MQS. There's definitely love here. There's strong support, true communication, true commitment, and somebody needs to open up their heart. I feel like somebody inspires somebody. Somebody is very inspirational at this time. Creative projects, expressing yourself, and acting on your ideas. I feel like there's somebody young, or you have a fresh perspective of something. There's a young person involved. Somebody definitely have fresh ideas here. I feel like somebody is definitely setting goals, making an action plan, and setting intentions, okay? So SQMIYIL. I feel like you need to relax, get out of your head, okay? I think you need to get more rest, make time for you, plan a vacation, because there's a lack of insight right now. There's a lack for signs here. I feel like your intuition is really not, for some of you, puzzle pieces. Others of you, your intuition is off the chain. But for some of you, your intuition is not where it needs to be, okay? I feel like you need to definitely pray, meditate, definitely get messages from the Holy Spirit. Focus on your energy. And I feel like you need to heal. CIR. Transform. There is a profound change that is coming. You have to rebuild your life. There's going to have to be a new perspective. And that is going to cause expansion, reaching out, branching out, being social, extensive influences. This is what's going to cause the ascension process to begin, okay? To move up a level, to steady climb, conquer and conquer fears. TEA. I feel like there's a venture that needs to take place, or one that is in progress. I feel like you need to go on a journey, or you need to make a move, okay? I feel like you need to pay attention to who you are, the essence of who you are, okay? Your heart, your soul, your core values, your inner truth, and being real with yourself, okay? TVE, okay? That is what I do have for you. Hopefully, I was able to put that one piece together for you. You guys know my job is to put one piece. If I was able to do that, then that means that I done damn did my job, and I really really would appreciate a like, a share, and a subscribe. Taurus, I know I can depend on you. I love you guys to life, and I will see you guys very, very soon. And once again, shout out to all of my Tauruses, my VIPs, my chat with Nikki, and I love you guys dearly.